my phone's nice. You know what I mean? If I was like, taking it out and I wanted to like capture like, some nice pictures, let's say if we went to a fight, let's say if we were going to UFC 263 today, I'm about to turn that shit down, then we could actually take pictures of that.
You might want to turn you new to the game, so I'm gonna just tell you there's a button on the side that you can slide down.
There we go.
I'm just serious. You can slide this. So, there's a button on the side that you can slide down.
So what do you guys?
Well, if you let me finish, I'm just trying to talk, man. Jeez, I'm trying to help you out while talking to the listeners, right? So there's a button on the side that you can slide down, and pretty much it silences everything. So I just figure I'll let you know that, because I mean, it's just no different than how I believe that Adesanya is probably going to silence the crowd in UFC 263.
We're getting into something I want to talk about. That's it. Yeah. There we go.
See, I wish you would want to talk the first 5 minutes of the show.
Hey, look, what you think about that fight, Spence? What you think about it? That's what I want to talk about.
Where were you the first 5 minutes of the show? But nah, in UFC 263, we have Adesanya versus Vettori. I have two similar in the same fashion. I think he's gonna go out there and win again, and probably even finish the fight in a quicker time than whenever he did the last fight. Just because, as we know, typically whoever wins the first time, they have a higher probability of winning the second time. And when you're looking at someone like Adesanya, who is on his way to being into a whole nother conversation at his trajectory, I just don't see him losing this fight as he continuously gets better as a fighter. So no discount to Vettori, but that's all I can say about that one. How about yourself?
Well, I think Adesanya versus Vettori 2, the rematch. I think that it's going to be an interesting fight. I actually think that this Adesanya won't finish Vettori. I think this fight will play out a little similar like their first fight, except Adesanya will have a better performance this time, getting the win again. I think Vettori is a tough out for any of the middleweights. I just don't think that his striking is not going to be better than Adesanya's. It's just not.
Right.
And his wrestling, I feel like his wrestling is good against people who are not known for great takedown defense. And I'm not saying Adesanya is some defensive wizard when it comes to wrestling or grappling, but I think that he's good enough to know, okay, Vettori is going to try to take me down. So I think that Adesanya is going to do enough to keep it standing on the feet. If he does happen to get taken down, I think he'll be able to get back up. The people that took him down are good, or these are good wrestlers. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's just a walk in the park and you can just score takedowns at ease. No, Adesanya is not that bad when it comes to takedown defense. It's just that I think that with this fight right here, it's just going to be Adesanya kind of dictating, imposing his will a bit. Vettori's going to be able to get some shots off. He might land a takedown or two. I just don't see him dominating this fight. I just don't. I see Adesanya winning a decision. He might lose a round, but I just see Adesanya taking it again. And then he'll move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, me personally, I'm gonna fall more in line with Spence on this one and say that I think that Adesanya finishes the round within rounds 2 and 4. Personally, like I think I don't know, as it looks like Marvin Vettori, or what his name's Marvin Vettori, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure it was Marvin or Martin. I didn't want to mess it up, but I think he's improved, but I think Adesanya has just improved as well over time, and I think that his skill was already better than his enough to win in the first fight. And I think this time he might actually have enough like to go in there and actually finish him. I think for whatever reason, it seems that, if whatever's portrayed in the media is to be believed, that Marvin Vettori thinks he's going to go in there and emulate this takedown, style that he thinks will win the fight. Similar to what Jan did in the later rounds of, the fight that Izzy just had. But the thing is that I think that Marvin doesn't have the striking of Jan. I think his striking is worse, like for sure. I think his wrestling is worse for sure. I think that while he is a skilled fighter for sure, and he's proven that over time, I just don't think that he'll go in there and actually pose enough of a threat in order to get out of those rounds. So, that's just the way I see the fight going. And it's actually the first time I really kind of want Izzy to win as well. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that is a first. That is a first.
Jeez, man. Gotta get the hate about your heart, man. You got an iPhone now. You gotta be feeling.
I got a little hate in there. I got to get it out, man. You're right.
Yeah. The ultimate hill, man.
I'm here for it.